Hey there, this is Dave Does, and this is the Dave Does channel, and this is the Dave Does Reacts. And today I'm going to be checking out some Hagane, and the song is called Kill the King, and I believe this is a cover of a Rainbow track, which I don't know. So I was never a Rainbow fan. I've never listened to Rainbow, apart from a few cover songs that people have played, but they were never a band that I was like, oh, I've got to check them out and get into. So yeah, interesting this one. So I've got no real correlation of like seeing how good it is compared to the original, but we're not there for that. I'm looking for musical ability, and so I won't be judging it on songwriting. I'm just going to be watching it from a performance, as it is a performance related video. But remember, whatever I say, it really doesn't matter. As long as you love what you're listening to and it's your music and you love it, don't let anyone like me tell you it's bad or they don't like it or anything like that. You can ignore it. Remember, it's just someone else's opinion. I've had people come up to me and tell me my band's rubbish and sucks. It doesn't mean, and I'm still friends with these people. That's absolutely fine. It's an opinion. They don't like it. It's absolutely fine. But I'll always try and be respectful of the artist in question. If you are interested in why I do what I do, I've been spending the last 30 years doing music, playing. I'm the drummer and one of the songwriters in bands such as Nothing Gained and Telescribe. You can find us on social media platforms. You can find us on YouTube, Spotify, etc. You can find our albums on there. Currently just finishing off a load of shows for 2025 with Telescribe and Nothing Gained, and then Telescribe goes in for writing in 2026 for the next album. So busy. But that's the reason why I do these videos, is because I feel at least I have some insight into some of what goes on in these videos and so forth. And I do videography as well, so just not full-time. I'm a gardener, if you can imagine. Yeah. Right, let's do this. Sorry, I won't be pausing the video. I won't be talking over the top or anything like that. We're going to watch this video from start to finish. It's one of the reasons we cannot monetize our videos, and why I ask if you can check out my bands on Spotify and YouTube, because it's always greatly appreciated. Let's do this. It's Hagane and their cover of Rainbow's Kill the King. Let's check it out. Okay, so there we go. Hagane and Kill the King. Yeah, do you know what? First of all, I'll talk about the song. The song's a good song from Rainbow. I've never heard it, and if I didn't know it was a cover, I'd have thought it was a good release with a kind of. It sounded tight as a modern track, but also I'd have thought it would be a song that was just kind of harking back to the good old classic rock metal days of the late 70s, early 80s, which is what that sounds like. So yeah, do you know what? Great track. I want to talk more about the band. So highs and lows for me. I think I love her vocals. I think she's got a great voice. Big props to the band for the performance video. So it's obviously shot on phones, iPhones or whatever it would have been that they've used. They've done some great angles, great shots, which is really good. But the most important thing for me is they've done a few things. They've made it. They've thought about it as though we want to make it feel like it's a live show. So they've plugged in everything. You can see the lights are on the amps. You can see all the cables are in there, which is really important if you're going to do that. The drummer is really good. I really like the drummer. Specifically for a few key reasons here. So if they're playing through PA playback, not in ears, big props there because she's still giving loads of energy and it's really easy to lose beat. And she did that. I mean, if you were watching that video and you were going, is she playing it live? She could have easily been playing that live because she was spot on with all the fills and all the beats, even though none of it was mic'd up on the kit. So you can clearly tell that it was never going to be a live recording, because you can't get a live recording that sounds that good. But she's absolutely been spot on with her performance as far as playing along with that track. And if she's doing it through PA, I mean, she looked like she was coming down hard on those cymbals, and you actually look at the cymbal's hardly moving. That's really hard to do, to come down with that velocity and be able to just pause just before without it showing. Most drummers, you can see it, and you'll see this little bit of like the last 10 centimeters before the cymbal, they really restrain their hit. And so you get this big arch, and then, but she actually follows all the way through and pulls it back just after the cymbal hit, which is really, really clever to do. And it makes it feel like she's giving it full on, hitting those cymbals, absolutely powerful. So yeah, really, really impressed by the performance. My one downhill for this at this point is I don't understand the identity of this band. They look like the audiovisual club from the school just decided to go and grab some instruments, and I don't know if that's the look they're going for, but it's the kind of casual person just picking up an instrument look is probably not going to set them apart. There's plenty of bands that still do that, so I think it's just kind of coming up with their look. And this is not to say, like, we want you to clone other bands and become a Baby Metal or become a Bandmaid or a Love Bites. But the thing is those bands are memorable because they have got their own individual look and they're all separate. And I think there are plenty of bands. Hanabi have got their own look as well. And you can go through, but there are pure out metal bands like Maximum Hormone. They have got a look. It's not specific. They are just look like a metal band, and they could go down that route. I think they could craft something very individual to them. And it doesn't have to be like, oh, well, you need to wear maid costumes, or you've got to wear like visual key sort of style with theatrical looks or anything like that. It's that consistency of color tone. So just pick a colour and all wear a similar style of shading or something like that. Just something to kind of make you feel like you're a band rather than four people that have just decided to come into a room and jam out a cover. I think that would be my only kind of critique of the band. But really, yeah, really liked them. There are sort of bands. I mean, I listen to Bandmaid from time to time. I have listened to Love Bites, listened to Baby Metal, Hanabi. There's a few others in there as well. Brideer. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones that are in there, and then if other ones in there, we got sort of the Gazette and stuff like so. But this is a sort of band that I would listen to on a more regular basis, depending on what their core genre is going to be. So yeah, I'll be interested to find out more about them. So let me know if you want me to do that and what songs I should check out in the comments down below. Now, if you enjoyed the video today, please do like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the video sometime very soon. Take care.